Hello, welcome to Yoga with Katie. Today we're going to be doing a flow class. So let's come to a comfortable seated position. Close your eyes for a moment. Taking a few calming breaths. When you inhale, belly and chest rise, second balloon. And when you exhale, draw the belly button back to your spine. Stay very calm, relax, and still in the present moment. Letting go of all your stress, worries, anxiety, tension, anything that doesn't serve you anymore. Focusing on your breathing. Couple more breaths here. And we will slowly open up the eyes, wiggling your fingers, gently turning your neck left and right. Slowly wake up the body. And we'll come back to center. Inhale your arms up, lengthening the spine, exhale down. Deep, deep inhale through your nose and deep, deep exhale through your nose. We never hold our breath. Two more. Inhale to lengthen. Turn long, exhale down. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Hands on your thighs, sitting up nice and tall. Stretching out the neck next. Inhale, center, exhale to open up the right shoulder. Only go to where you're comfortable. Inhale, center, exhale to the other side. Slowly come back to center, chin up, head back. And then chin to chest. Slowly come back to center. And now we're going to look at the right armpit. Slightly tuck the chin in, 45-degree angle, looking down. Slowly come back to center. And now we're going to look at the other armpit. 45-degree angle, slightly tuck the chin in, looking down. Slowly come back to center. Shoulder stretch, right arm up and across, pull back. Creating resistance, chin is away from the body, looking forward. Slowly release, same mama. We'll lengthen first, place the palm behind your back. Use the other hand to guide the elbow, tricep stretch, chin up, looking forward. Those who can bind hands behind your back, go ahead, binding hands behind your back. Slowly release, shake it out the other side, arm up and across, pull back. Creating resistance, chin is away from the body, looking forward. Slowly release, same arm up, lengthen first, place the palm behind your back. Use the other hand to guide the elbow, tricep stretch. If you can bind hands behind your back, go ahead, binding hands behind your back. Don't worry if you're not able to do this. And slowly release, shake it out, hands on the shoulders, elbows in, elbows up. Inhale one way, exhale the other. Feel the pinch your shoulder blades, opening up long hard chest. Improving your posture. Shoulders on top of hips, stomach and chest proud. When you're in the center position, we're going to draw a big circle. Try to bring the elbows close together, oiling the shoulder joint. And reverse, go the other way. Slowly, slowly come back to center to release, shake it up. Coming into a side bend, inhale your arms up, lengthening the spine, exhale bend towards the right side. Bending the lower arm, top arm is the crescent move, chin is away from the body, looking up. Slowly come back to center, lengthening center, exhale to the other side. Bending the lower arm, top arm is the crescent move, chin is away from the body, looking up. Slowly come back to center, lengthening, exhale, twist, opposite hand, opposite thigh. Bring the back hand behind your spine, keep turning, overlooking your shoulder. Look at the back, turning the neck as well. Slowly bring the body back to center. Don't let go of the front hand. Inhale the other arm. Forming a crescent, looking up. And release the other side, opposite hand, opposite thigh, the other arm up and over. Bring it directly behind your spine. Keep turning. Overlooking your shoulder, look at the back. For every exhale breath, try to turn a little bit more. Stretching our lower back muscles, massaging internal organs, helping you to digest and detox. I will slowly bring the body back to center. Don't let go of the front hand. Inhale the other arm up. Forming a crescent, looking up. Slowly, slowly release. Hands on your thighs. Bring them nice and tall. And we're going to go into torso turn. Starting our small circle. Gradually do a deeper and deeper torso turn. Moving your shoulders as well. Warming up the spine. When you're in the center position, we're going to go the other way, reverse. Feel free to move your shoulders, warming up the spine. So as always, we listen to our body, respect our body. Never push your body beyond its limits and its boundaries. Now we'll slowly come back to center. Inhale your arms up to lengthen the spine, exhale bow down. Walking the fingers forward, elbows off the mat, shoulders relaxed, forehead down. Keeping your neck and your spine in one straight line. Now we're going to walk the hands over to the right side as far as you can go. Feel the length in the side of your body. Slowly walking the hands over to the other side as far as you can go. Feel the length on the other side of your body. Slowly, slowly walking the hands back. Interlace the finger, press down, middle, up, push the skyway, continue. And your own breath and your own pace. Lengthening the forearm, shoulder stretch. One last set. Slowly, slowly release. Coming into neutral tabletop. Spread all your fingers. Align the wrist with the shoulder, knees underneath the hip, top of the feet on the mat, neutral spine. When you're ready, we're going to go into cat and cow. Inhale, drop your belly, chin up, look up into a cow. Exhale, round your back as much as you can. Pull your belly tight, looking down into a cat. So we're going to do this a few times at your own breath and your own pace. Inhale one way, exhale the other. Connecting your breath with your movement. Creating spaces between vertebrae. Cat and cow also help people to relieve back pain. 2 more. And one last one. Slowly come back to center, swaying side to side, release tension in your wrist. Take an inhale and center, exhale to over the right shoulder, let the hip drop. Inhale, center, exhale to the other side, forming a C shape in your spine. One more set, inhale, center, exhale to the right. Inhale, center, exhale to the other side. Slowly come back to center, swing side to side. Coming down balance, right arm and left leg out. Right thumb to the sky, back toes down. Core strong, looking down. And we're going to stay here. 4, 3, 2, 1. If you need to release, release. Otherwise, we'll turn and grab on the back foot. Lifting it up so that the thigh is parallel to the mat. Slowly release. Swing side to side. We're going to repeat on the other side. Arm balance. Left arm and right leg out. Left thumb to the sky. Back toes down. Reach and stretch. One straight line. Neck is long, spine is straight. Squeeze your abs in tight. For 3, 2, 1. If you need to release, release. So beginner, you can release. Those who can grab a hold of the back foot, lift the foot up so that the thigh is parallel to the mat. And slowly release. Swing side to side. Now we're going to be doing down dog. Spread all your fingers, tuck your toes, lift your hips high, high up. Coming into an upside down letter V. Leading part of your palm, the bridge of your hands, as well as all 10 fingertips on the mat. Walking it out like mountain climbing. Alternating, bending your knees. Pushing the mat away. Align your ears by your inner arms. Big, big stretch. Let's do another 3, 2, and 1. Slowly walk forward towards the hands. And now we're in the forward bend. All 10 toes facing the front, legs are heelward. If you can touch the mat, touch the mat. If you can not touch the mat, hold on to opposite elbows behind the legs. Hip bones above ankle bones. Dangle here for a moment. Lengthening the spine, stretching our lower back muscles. Let the blood go the other way for a moment. Just be mindful that head is below heart, so if you don't feel good about this, you need to slowly come out of it. Gently shake yes with the head, and gently shake no. One more breath, and we'll get ready to come up. Hands on waist for support. Inhale halfway up to flat back. Exhale to slowly, slowly rise up to standing. Let your blood pressure get adjusted. After you've come all the way up, back bend to counter. Interlace the finger behind. Now goes down and away from me. Lifting chin up and head back. Not pushing the hips forward. Shoulders and hips are level. Chin is away from the body. Looking up. Feel the pinch of your shoulder blades. Opening up lung, heart, chest capacity. Improving your posture. Stimulating thyroid gland by lifting chin up and head back. One more breath. Slowly, slowly release. Shake it out. Coming into Crescent Move. Inhale your arms up, palm touch. Release index finger, grow tall. Exhale and twist the right side. Chin is away from the body, looking up. Shoulders and hips are level. Not pushing the hip forward or back. Inhale, center. Tall, long in the center. Exhale to the other side. Shoulders and hips are level. A common mistake is people push the hip forward or back. Chin is away from the body, looking up. Feel the length in the side of your body. Now we're going to do it again. Inhale, center to lengthen. Exhale to the right. Release the bottom arm. Top arm is the Crescent Move. Get a little bit deeper in your side bend. Looking up. Slowly come back up. We lengthen this and exhale to the other side. Release the bottom arm. Top arm is the Crescent Move. Chin is away from the body, looking up. Side body long. Slowly, slowly come back up. And down by your side. Shake it out. And we'll come to sun salutation. So top of your mat. Big toes to touch. Align the edge of your feet to the edge of your mat. So listen to your body always to avoid injuries. Inhale your arms up, palm touch, back bend. Exhale, forward bend. Inhale halfway up to a flat back, hands on shin, eyes looking forward. Exhale, hands on mat, stepping back into a plank. Shifting the weight forward. Beginners can drop your knees. Tuck your elbow by your side and then. Inhale, cobra for beginners. or up dog. Shoulders relax, eyes looking up. Exhale. You can fall back on your knees. Tuck your toes, lift the hips high, high up. Coming into down dog. We're staying here for 5 breaths. Spread all your fingers. Middle index finger facing forward. Separate your feet 2 fists apart, not too wide, not too narrow. Lifting the hips high up, upside down laterally. Eyes are looking at your toes. Now we look between the hands, step or hop to the top of the mat. Inhale halfway up to flat back. Exhale, forward bend. Slightly bend the knees. Inhale your arms all the way up. Back bend. And then I'm down by your side. Into a mountain pose. Tall and strong in mountain, continue. Inhale your arms up, over salute. Back bend. Exhale, forward bend. Inhale halfway up to a flat back. Exhale, hands on mat. Step or hop back into a plank. Shifting the weight forward, not sticking the butt up, not sagging. Chaturanga, all one breath. Elbows lower than the shoulder. Immediately slide up to up dog or cobra. Exhale to down dog. Shoulders are external rotation, elbows are internal rotation. Eye of the elbow facing each other. Those who have tight hamstrings, slightly bend the knees. Coming into warrior 1 on the right side. Inhale. Right foot forward towards the right hand. Left foot at 45. Square the hip to the front. Arms up, holding onto your ball. Front knee is 90-degree on top of the ankle, between second and third toe. Back foot is at 45. Heel to heel or heel to arch alignment. Palm facing each other. Chin is away from the body, looking up. We're going to open up into a warrior 2. Bring your hands to heart center, widen your stand. As soon as you open up the arms are parallel to the floor. Palm facing down. Turn a little bit of front fingers. Evenly distribute your weights between the 2 legs. Do not lean forward. Strong arm, strong core. Work the legs. Now we'll come to extended side angle. Right elbow resting on right thigh. Left arm up. Open up the top hand. Look at the top thumb. Lift and stretch. Do not put the entire body weight on the front arm. Slowly bring the top arm over to form one straight line. Form the baby finger to the back hip. Top palm facing down. Lengthening the left side of your body. Looking up. Wrapping the top arm around your waist, keeping the top shoulder up and open, looking up. Slowly, slowly come back up. Come into reverse warrior, flipping the right arm up, left hand down the left thigh. Top arm is a crescent moon, looking up. Feel the length in the right side of the body. This is a side bend, not a back bend. Slowly, slowly release. Come into triangle. Shorten your stand. Swing the hip out. As soon as you swing the hip out, bow leg is straight. Arms are in T. Shift to the front. When you can't go anymore, windmill the arms. Bottom arm, 6 o'clock. Top arm, 12 o'clock. Palm facing out. Stack the shoulders on top of each other. Looking up. After you straighten out the front leg, you can lock the front knee. Slowly, slowly come up, revolving triangle. Left hand by the big toe side or baby toe side of the front foot. I'm using my block to help me. Turn the body to the right side, right arm up. Coming into a twist. Open up the top hand, look at the top thumb. Once again, lift and stretch. Slightly bend the front knee if needed. Otherwise, both legs are straight. Slowly, slowly release. Take your time to rise up, using the length of your mat. Coming into a wide leg. We're going to do a forward bend, so toes are pointed in, pigeon toes. Hands on your waist for support. Take an inhale first, exhale, hinge, leading with the chest. When your back is parallel to the floor, you can release the hands down, lining up the fingers with the toes, bending the elbows towards the back of the rib. Release the head down. Inhale to lengthen halfway up. Exhale to go back down. We're going to walk the right hand over, opposite hand, opposite legs, the other arm up, looking up. Just be mindful that the hand is below heart, so if you don't feel good about doing this, you need to slowly come out of it. One more breath, and we're going to walk over to the other side, opposite hand, opposite ankle, the other arm up, looking up. Slowly, slowly release. Take your time to come back to center. We're going to get ready to come up. Inhale halfway up to flat back. Hands on waist for support. Exhale to slowly, slowly rise up to standing. Let your blood pressure get adjusted. After you come all the way up, we're going to repeat everything on the other side. So now we have left leg forward between second and third toe. Make sure it doesn't wobble in or out. Back foot is at 45, heel to heel or heel to arch alignment. Square the hip to the front. When you're ready, arms up, holding onto your ball. Palm facing each other, pinky slightly curving. Shoulders are relaxed, eyes open up. One more breath here. We're going to open up into warrior two. Bring your hands to heart center. As soon as you open up, arms are parallel to the floor. Now we're not leaning forward. Make sure you sink down. So widen your stand if necessary. Arms are parallel to the floor. So we're not having one arm up, one arm down. So shoulder height, palm facing down. Turn a little bit of front fingers. If you were to do this pose in a room with mirror, back hand disappear in your mirror. Coming to extend the side angle, left elbow rest on the left thigh, right arm up, reach and stretch. Open up the top hand, look at the top thumb. Lift and stretch. Slowly we move the top arm over to form one straight line. Fold the baby finger to the back heel. Top palm facing down, lengthening the right side of the body. Wrapping the top arm around your waist, reach for the opposite thigh, keeping the top shoulder up and open, looking up. Slowly, slowly release, coming into reverse warrior. Flipping the left arm up, right hand down, the right thigh. Top arm is the crescent move, looking up. No change in the legs. This is a side bend, not a back bend. So you should feel the length in the left side of your body. Slowly, slowly release. Triangle. Shorten your stand. Swing the hip out. As soon as you swing the hip out, front leg straight. Arms out, shoulder high and keep. Shift to the front of the room. When you can't go anymore, windmill the arms. Bottom arm 6 o'clock, top arm 12 o'clock. Shoulders stand on top of each other, both palms facing out. Looking at the top thumb. Lift and stretch. Slightly bend the front knee if needed for the beginners or people who have tight hamstring. If you were to do this pose by the wall, all body parts touching the wall. Slowly, slowly come up. Revolving triangle. Right hand by the big toe side or baby toe side of the front foot. I'm using my block to lengthen my arm. Turn the body to left side, left arm up. Look at the top hand. Once you straighten out the front leg, you can lock the front knee. Those who have tight hamstring, you can slightly bend the front knee. One more breath, slowly, slowly release. We're gonna do a flow here. So we're gonna windmill the hands back down the mat, tap the back toes and step the right leg back. Now come forward, plank, not sticking the butt up, not sag. Strong arm, strong core. Take your time to come down. Elbows tucked by your side, like chicken wings. If you need modification, you can always drop to your knees. Now we're gonna inhale to up dog, a cobra. More extreme back bend. Chin is away from the body, looking up. Take an inhale to center, exhale to overlook the right shoulder. Inhale, center, exhale, left shoulder. One more set. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale to the right. Watch your back for those who have back pain. Inhale, center. Exhale to the left. Slowly, slowly. Now from here, we're gonna come and sit on our ankle. So take your time. Ankle stretch. Now, if you have very tight ankle and if this is causing you a whole lot of pain and discomfort, you can use your block and sit on your block. And that will elevate your hip a little bit higher. So we want to stretch out the ankle joint. We're just going to take 3 breaths here. So we're going to go into eagle arm. Inhale your arms up, right and the left. Big, big hand. Love yourself. Now, beginners, you can stay here. Those who can lock the elbows, grab a hold of the thumb. You end up with the thumb facing your nose. Lift the elbows up and away from the body. Staying here for 3, 2, 1. Slowly, slowly release. Come back. Neutral tabletop. Tap, tap, tap. Weight goes side to side. Release any tension that you may have. And now we go toe stretch. So all 10 toes on the mat, including the baby toes. So we're going to sit back on our toes. So once again, if this is causing a whole lot of pain and discomfort, you can also sit on your block. Block has 3 different heights to elevate your hips a little bit higher. So stretching out the toes, we're going to stay here for another 3 breaths. So we'll go into eagle arm on the other side. Inhale your arms up, left and the right. Big, big hand, love yourself. Now beginners, you can stay here. If you can lock the elbows, grab a hold of the thumb. Coming into eagle arm, you end up with the thumb facing your nose. Lift the elbows up and away from the body. Following the L shape. Staying here for 3, 2, 1. Slowly, slowly release. Come back. Neutral tabletop. Tap, tap, tap. Release any tension that you may have. Wiggle side to side. And now we're going to slowly transition to come sit down. So if you need water, have a sip of water. And then we'll continue with seated poses. Bring the sole of your feet together, wrap your hands around the ankles, setting them nice and tall, rocking side to side, finding your sitting bones. Fly like a butterfly, flap about 10 times, opening up hip joints. Draw the heel close to you, grab a hold of the big toe on the entire feet. Inhale to lengthen, exhale, we're going to hinge forward, grow longer. Bring the elbows on the outside of the shin, chin is away from the body, eyes looking forward. Not rounding the back or dropping the head or become a hunchback. Inhale to lengthen your spine to prepare. Exhale is to hinge forward. Not forcing yourself to come down. Opening up the hip joints. Stretching out the inner thighs. Slowly, slowly come back up. Windshield wiper, keep your knees bent. This is hip work. Hands behind you, fingers facing the same way as your feet. And we're going to drop the knees from one side to the other side. So let it fall wherever it falls. Knees don't necessarily have to touch the mat. Hip can come off. Slowly, slowly come back to center, and we're going to open up and drop both knee to the right side, forming a 90 degree. Of course, you can adjust it to suit your needs. So adjust your angle. Make sure the butt stay down. The stretch is here. Put yourself hip joint, looking at the opposite side. Don't lean back. A little bit of discomfort. So we're going to stay here for 3, 2, 1, slowly come back to center, windshield wiper, dropping the knees from one side to the other side. Let it fall wherever it falls. Hip release. And when you're ready, we're going to drop both knees to the other side, forming a 90 degree. So of course you can adjust the angle to suit your needs. Make sure the butt stay down. The stretch is here. Put yourself hip joint, and we're going to look at the opposite side. A little bit of discomfort. Don't lean back too much. And we will stay here for 3, 2, 1. Slowly, slowly come back to center. Windshield wiper a few more times. Now we're going to come to a wide leg. So open up your legs in a big V. Use the length of your mat. Point the toes up to the ceiling. Get the fleshy part out from the butt. When you're ready, we're going to go into a wide leg forward bend. Inhale your arms up, lengthening, turn long. Exhale, we're going to come forward. Form the hip joint, leading on the chest. Bring the hands in front of you. We're not reaching forward. Bending the elbows, more room to come down. Make sure your ankles are on your mat for support. Inhale to lengthen the spine. Exhale, keep rolling the hip forward. Chin is away from the body. Eyes looking at the point 1 to 2 feet in front of you. We're not doing head to ground. So make sure you have good alignment. Neck is long, spine is straight. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, keep rolling the hip forward. We're opening up the hip joint. You're going to feel the stretch in your inner thighs, stretching your hamstring. And there's going to be a point that you can't go anymore and you have reached your boundaries, your limitation. Never push yourself beyond its limits. And slowly, slowly come back up. Coming into a side bend. So right finger hooking onto the right toes. Bring the toes to you. Bending the elbows, the other arm up. Reach and stretch. Open up the top hand. After you have lengthened, you can slowly bring the top arm over. Don't worry about touching toes or touching anything. Shine the chest up to the ceiling, looking up. Stretching out the side of your body, stimulating meridian points, acupuncture points. One more breath, and we'll wrap the top arm around your waist. Keeping the top shoulder up and open, looking up. Slowly, slowly come back up, and we're going to do a forward bend on this leg. So we're going to fold the leg that we're not using. Inhale your arms up to the length of the spine. Exhale, we're going to turn to the straight leg. Shift forward, holding onto any part of the foot, the leg. So release the hands on either side. Chin is away from the body. Eyes looking forward. Neck is long, spine is straight. If you have very tight hamstring, you can slightly bend the knee. Slowly, slowly coming back up, walking the hands over to the other side, coming into the gate pose. Spread all your fingers, align the wrist with the shoulder, grounding the straight leg. Use your strong core to lift your hips up, coming into the gate pose, shoulders stacked on top of each other. Open up the top hand, look at the top thumb. Slowly, slowly release, and we're going to go back to a wide leg. Now we're going to repeat everything on the other side. So reach for the toes, bending elbows, the other arm up, reach and stretch. After you have lengthened, you can slowly bring the top arm over, forming a crescent, looking up. Feel the length in the side of your body. Stimulating meridian points, acupuncture points. Wrapping the top arm around your waist, keeping the top shoulder up and open, looking up. Slowly, slowly come back up, and we're going to do a forward bend on this leg. So we're going to fold the leg that we're not using. Inhale your arms up to lengthen, turn long. Exhale, return to the straight leg. Holding onto end part of the foot, the leg. So release the hands on either side. Chin is away from the body. Eyes looking at toes. Neck is long, spine is straight. If you have very tight hamstrings, slightly bend the knee. Not dropping the head or rounding the back. Make sure you have good alignment, neck and spine line in one straight line. It's the stomach that needs to come down. One more breath, and we're slowly coming back up. Walking the hands over to the other side, getting ready for the gate pose. Grounding the straight leg. Spread all the fingers, wrists, shoulders align. Use your strong core to lift your hips up. Top arm up. Shoulders stacked on top of each other, looking up. Be mindful of anyone who has any wrists, elbow, shoulders, or knee issues. Feel free to use your knee pad to support your knee. You can also use towel or cushion to place it underneath your bent knee. Slowly, slowly come back down. Straighten out the legs. Bounce it a few times. Coming into the star pose, get the fleshy pad out from your butt. Hands by your side, point the toes up to the ceiling. Shoulders relax down from your ears. Stomach and chest proud. And make sure the alignment is shoulder on top of hips. Point the toes up to the ceiling, and we are stretching out the hamstring as well. And now we're going to do both wrist and ankle exercise. Point and flex. Pumping blood back to your heart, helping you with circulation. Energize the body. We're also stretching our hamstrings, working the entire leg. One up, one down. So a little bit of coordination. Sitting up nice and tall. Get the brain busy to coordinate the movement. Windshield wiper, side to side. Reduce sourness, increase flexibility, mobility in your ankle and your wrist. Coming into a circular motion. So once again, a little bit of coordination. Get the brain busy. Strengthening the ankle joint so it's not so easy to slip and fall and twist your ankle. Go the other way. Also reduce sourness in your joint. Increase flexibility. Slowly, slowly come back to center. And now we're going to come to a forward bend. Inhale your arms up, lengthening your spine. Exhale, hinge forward. Grow longer. Pretty soon your hands will be beyond your feet, holding on to end part of the feet, the legs. So release the hands on either side. Chin is away from the body, eyes looking forward. Neck is long, spine is straight. Inhale the lengthen. Exhale, stomach come down a little bit more. Slowly, slowly come back up, coming into one leg forward bend. My left is your right. Point the toes up to the ceiling. Square the hip to the front. Inhale your arms up to lengthen. Exhale to hinge. Grow longer. Body's directly on top of the straight leg. Holding on to end of the foot, the legs, so release the hands on either side. Chin is away from the body. Eyes looking at toes. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, stomach come down a little bit more. When you come down, stomach come down first, then the chest, head is the last thing. Slowly, slowly come back up, and we're going to come to a seated twist. Bring the bend leg on the outside of the straight leg. So beginner, you can stay here. Those who can bend the bottom leg, go ahead. Both butts down, both feet on the ground. Opposite arm, opposite knee. Draw it close to the body. The other arm up and over. Bring it directly behind your spine. Keep turning. Overlooking your shoulder, look at the back. Turning the neck as well. Stretching our lower back muscles. Massaging internal organs. Helping you to digest and detox. One more breath, and we slowly bring the body to the opposite side, bow down, counter twist. Bending the elbows, more room to come down as we stretch our lower back and oblique, the side of your body. Slowly, slowly come back up, straighten out the legs, bounce it a few times. And we're going to repeat on the other side. One leg forward bend, point the toes up to the ceiling. Inhale your arms up to lengthen, exhale, we're going to hinge, grow longer. Holding on to and inhale the leg for the toe. Chin is away from the body, eyes looking forward. Inhale to lengthen, exhale, stomach come down a little bit more. Leg is long, spine is straight. Slightly bend the knee if needed if you have tight hamstring. When you come down, stomach come down first, chest, head is the last thing. We're not tucking the chin in, so make sure chin is away from the body, eyes looking at toes. One more breath. Slowly, slowly come back up, and we're going to come to seated twist. Bring the bend leg on the outside of the straight leg. So beginners, stay here. Those who can bend the bottom leg, go ahead, both butts down, both feet on the ground. Opposite arm, opposite knee, draw it close to you, sit up tall. The other arm up and over, bring it directly behind your spine. Keep turning, overlooking your shoulder, looking at the back, turning the neck as well. So front arm can be stop sign hand, prayer hands. Any variation you like to chant yourself. Keep turning. Stretching our lower back muscles, massaging internal organs, helping you to digest and detox. One more breath here. We're going to slowly bring the body to the opposite side. Bow down, counter twist. Bending the elbows, more room to come down as we stretch our lower back and oblique, the side of your body. Slowly, slowly come back to center. Straighten out the legs, bounce it a few times. We're going to come to the boat pose. Get the flesh out from your butt. Bend both knees, hands underneath the kneecap. Come up on your tippy toes. Don't lean back too much. When you're ready, lift your feet off the ground. First round can be supported. And we're going to stay here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Come down, reset. And when you're ready, we're going to do another round. So set yourself up. Bend your knees, hands underneath the kneecap. Come up on your tippy toes, and when you're ready, lift your feet off the ground. You can continue to hold on this way, this way. For those who wish to chant thumbs up, next level, let go. Staying here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Very good. Reset. One last round. So get the flesh part out from your butt, bend your knees, hands underneath the kneecap, come up on your tippy toes, lift off. You can continue to hold on, or you can let go, or we can scissor the hands for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very good. Slowly release. Bounce it out, and we're going to slowly transition to come lie down on your back, going into reclining poses. So take your time. If you need water, have water first before you lie down. Bend both knees, your spine will automatically release, keeping the natural curve in your lower back. And down by your side, palm facing down. Chin to chest for all lying down poses, so that your neck and your spine are in one straight line. Taking a few calming breath here, let your body get used to lying on its back. And we're gonna go into leg lift, point the left toes up to the ceiling, slowly lift the right leg up, using abdominal muscles. Hands behind the right kneecap, and we're going to point and flex the right foot. Draw a circle in the sky, ankle rotation. Go the other way, reverse. Sliding the hand further up the leg, lifting the hand chest up, head to knee, hamstring stretch. The longer you feel the stretch is good to go, no need to overstretch to pull a hamstring. Make sure you're not carrying tension in your neck, shoulders, or upper back. Slowly release the head down. I'm down by your side. Nice and slow with control. We're going to release the right leg back down on the mat. Once you come all the way down, bounce it a few times. Repeat on the other side. Point the right toes up to the ceiling. Slowly. Don't just swing the leg up and down. Use your abdominal muscles to bring the left leg up to the sky. Hands behind the kneecap. Point and flex the left foot. Draw a circle in the sky. So we're going to continue with some ankle stretch. Go the other way. Sliding the hand further up the leg or grab a hold of the big toes, lifting the hand chest up, head to knee, hamstring stretch. Make sure you're not carrying tension in your neck, shoulders, or upper back. Slowly release the head down and down by your side. Nice and slow control. We're going to release the left leg back down on the mat using abdominal muscles. Once you come all the way down, bounce it a few times. Press firmly on the mat. Use your core abdominal muscles to bring both legs up to the sky. Hands behind the kneecap, flex the feet. Let the blood circulate back to your heart. Energize the body. Increase blood flow. And that will improve your immunity level, improve your digestion, sleep quality, while we're stretching our hamstring as well. Sliding the hand further up the leg, will grab hold of the big toes, lifting the hand chest up. Tailbones automatically comes off. No tension in your neck, shoulders are upper back. We're going to stay here for 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly release the head down. I'm down by your side. We're going to do 3 rounds of leg lift. First round, lower down for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. When your legs are 1 foot off the ground, don't drop it. Bend both knees, lifting the legs back up. Take a breath here. Second round, lower down for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Don't drop it. Bend both knees, lifting the legs back up. Take a breath here. Last round, lower down for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All the way down. Bounce it a few times. When releasing on the right side, wrap your hands around the right knee. Draw it close to the chest or armpits. Give it a good squeeze. Point the left toes up to the ceiling. Massaging organs on the right side as well as ascending colon. We're going to stay here for 3, 2, 1. Right hand on right knee, using a gentle circular motion, massaging the right hip joint. 5 times one way, 5 times reverse. Slowly come back to center. From here, we're going to go spinal twist, right foot on left thigh, opposite hand, opposite thigh. Slowly guide the top knee as close to the floor as possible. Right arm out, shoulder height, palm facing down. Turn a little bit to the right side of your neck is good. Stretch, strengthen, and tone the lower back muscles to support your spine, especially if you have back pain. Make sure your shoulder blade, and upper back are still on the head mat. The only thing that is off the mat is your hip. One more breath here. We're going to slowly bring everything back to the center. Straighten out the legs, bounce it a few times. Point the right toes up to the ceiling. And we're going to do wind releasing on the left side. Wrap your hands around the left knee. Draw it close to the chest or armpit. Give it a good squeeze as we stretch the organs, massage organs on the left side, as well as descending colon. So anytime you feel bloated or constipated, you can try this and see if it is going to bring you any relief. Left hand on left knee, using a gentle circular motion, massaging the left hip joint. 5 times one way, 5 times reverse. Slowly come back to center, and we're going to go into spinal twist. Left foot on right thigh, opposite hand, opposite thigh. Slowly guide the top knee as close to the floor as possible. Feel free to extend the top leg. Left arm out, shoulder height, palm facing down. Turn a little bit to the left side of your neck is good. Stretching our lower back muscles, creating spaces between L4 and L5. Also help you to relieve back pain. One more breath. I'm going to slowly and gently bring everything back to the center. Straighten out the legs, bounce it a few times. Coming into the bridge pose, so keep your knees bent. The knees are 2 fists apart. If you like to squeeze the block, place the block comfortably between your thigh. Walk the heel, close your fingertips. Press firmly on the mat. Slightly tuck the chin in. On the inhale, we're going to lift the hips high up, forming a bridge. Roll the shoulder in underneath your bridge. Interlace the fingers. Pull the knuckles towards the heels. Squeeze your abs in tight. Your quadricep and your glutes are firm. So in other words, squeeze your stomach in tight. Your thighs and your butts are firm, but not to the point of cramping. Staying here for 4, 3, 2, 1. Release the hands from underneath your bridge. One vertebrae at a time. Release the spine back down. Once you come all the way down, you can remove your block and raise your right foot, dropping the knees from one side to the other side. Let it fall wherever it falls. Slowly, slowly come back to center. Straighten out the legs, bounce it a few times. Knee to chest, bend both knees again. Wrap your arms around your knees, rocking side to side. Coming into big circular motion if you like. Covering the big area. Massaging lower back and sacrum. Knee to chest. Also help people to relieve back pain. Go the other way, reverse. Slowly, slowly come back to center. Lift your feet up to the sky, coming into happy baby. Bend both knees, hands on the bottom of your feet. Inner arch, outer arch, holding onto the big toes or any part of the legs. Press down so that the knees are close to the armpit. Rocking side to side. Massaging the entire spine, entire back. Opening up the hip joint. Stretching out inner thighs. So happy baby is also a good one to do to relieve back pain. Slowly, slowly come back to center. Release the legs back down on the mat. Bounce it out. Coming into the bound angle pose. Bring the sole of your feet together. Let the knee furrow to form a diamond shape. And down by your side, palm facing down. Close your eyes for a moment. Like gravity does its job to open up the hip joint. Be going into Shavasana. So you can have your legs apart as far as the mat. Let the feet fall naturally. Arms are 6 to 8 inches away from the body. Turning the palm up to face the ceiling. Close your eyes. Soften your face. Relax the jaws. Separate your teeth. Lower the tongue from the roof of your mouth. Scan your body and see if there's anywhere that's still holding on to tension. Let yourself go. Try not to think about anything. Focusing on your breath. When you inhale, belly and chest rise like a balloon. And when you exhale, draw the belly button back to the spine. Staying calm, relax, and still in the present moment, in your own little world. When you're ready, we're going to slowly wake up the body by wiggling your fingers and your toes, rotating your ankle and your wrist. Gently turning your neck left and right. Bring your legs together, point your toes. Inhale your arms up above the head. Full body stretch. Exhale and down by your side. One more time. Inhale your arms up above the head. Full body stretch. Exhale and down by your side. Bend both knees. Raise your right arm. Roll over to the right side. Coming into a fetus position on the side of your body. Let your blood pressure get adjusted. And when you're ready, use your top arm to push yourself up. Coming into a comfortable seated position. Bring your hands to heart center. We've come to the end of the class. Thank you very much for joining me, sharing your energy with all of us, and letting me guide you through this practice. It's always my pleasure. Namaste.